Dr. Timothy Starr is the president of Christian Seniors in Action, director of seniors at the People's Church in Toronto. He's been a pastor, and for many years he has assisted individuals and couples in domestic situations, divorces and remarriages. A little bit of a surprise because for 63 years, Timothy, you've been married to Hazel. Why did you write about step families?
Interesting. Several years ago, I met a lady who was married with 2 children, and her teenage daughter saw her daddy with a strange lady at a Walmart store. So, of course, one thing led to the other, and a divorce came. But that lady lost her home. The kids were moved around, shunted back and forth, and I just felt for those 2, and I realized of all the people I've been meeting, there are dozens of boys and girls like those 2. Mm-hmm. Then I thought back to my own family when I was a boy of 9, how Mom and Dad divorced, and what it was like for me to be raised by a single mother with all these strange men coming in on her dates. So I thought, well, maybe the time has come when I could put some things together to help people. And I'm very pleased that the libraries are now calling for this book for their shelf. Mm-hmm. So it's good.
So much need. As you told us yesterday, 64% of second marriages end in divorce. And maybe not surprisingly, 85% of those because of the children. I mentioned yesterday you have 5 basic C's in establishing a blended family: children, communication, comparison, compromise, commitment. Let's zero in on comparison. I don't think we touched on that yesterday.
No, we didn't.
How does that become problematic?
Let's say this father marries a mother, second marriage of each. But this second wife isn't like the first wife. Maybe doesn't dress as nice, or maybe the food is not the same.
And what about the culinary skills? Huh?
That's right. So they begin to compare the two marriages.
Now, is this the husband comparing or the children?
Either side.
I guess it
Children, they all compare. Very difficult not to compare what you have today with what you had yesterday. And many times, what you have today is inferior to what you had yesterday.
The movie Stepmom comes to mind with Julia Roberts trying so hard.
Yep.
Not the same.
Good illustration.
Not the mama.
No.
Where did you have stories here, and this is the best part, people who've had all kinds of challenges. These are real life stories, 19 of them. Where did you get them?
I pulled these stories from my files of the last 20 years. People I officiated at the weddings, or I knew them in the church. So I brought together people I've been dealing with. And after each illustration, I try to give points that they missed and why their marriage failed, because they failed to do some of the things they should have done ahead of time.
Dr. Starr, if someone's watching and they are living in the furthest thing from the Brady Bunch imaginable, do you think that taking this journey, help, I'm a step parent, can turn it around?
It seemed to me that that was the purpose of my book. And I'm hoping and trusting and praying that God will use it to help parents as they begin to into a blended family situation. If they could just keep in mind what Paul says in Ephesians about parents and the relationship to their children, and the relationship of children to their parents. The Bible has so much to say. The book of Proverbs is a gold mine to help couples planning a blended family.
Well, as one of the reviewers says, practical insights into the exciting and challenging world of step parenting. It's right here, and we want to get it right there to you. If this is what you need today in your journey, it's our thanks to you for your support of this ministry, and we're just offering it today. Here's how to get your copy. You can call 1-800-265-3100. That is a toll-free number. Or you can log on to crossroads.ca and place your order. We'll get it out to you as quickly as possible. And thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Starr, for making it available.
Delighted.
And thank you for embracing this hope. We'll be right back.